Hey guys, Buffon here and welcome to another FIFA 20 SBC video. It is Friday, it is 6 PM and EA continue to give us at least some form of content despite this game still continuing to have just a horrible end to it. We're coming to the end of one of the worst FIFAs ever. We're getting there. It's like 3 weeks to go and yeah, I just can't wait for FIFA 21. But yeah, to be fair to them, EA has still actually giving us content. It's just, is it the best type of content? I'm not too sure. To be fair though, we've got a Flashback Buffon Sbc, which is actually sick. 97 rated, but as you guys know, my things on goalkeepers, an 84 rated Kepa. It's still a reasonably good goalkeeper and will be just as consistent or just as inconsistent as this 97 rated Buffon. And there's also, guys, an insane Timo Werner 95 rated objective card transferred to Chelsea as well. But then I saw one of the requirements, which means I can't complete it, basically, and we'll talk about it in a second. But first of all, let's focus on Buffon. I'll have a look at his stats in a second and how he compares to other Serie A goalkeepers and whether he will be value for money. So let's have a look at what he requires. It's an 83 rated score, which isn't too bad at all. One Serie A player. Reasonable chemistry requirement. You still might have to kind of build into like a hybrid league or, focus on one league. With the 50 chemistry, but still not too bad. He's there for the week as well, which is fantastic. A phenomenal goalkeeper, thoroughly deserves to have a flashback card, but it's like I hardly play FIFA right now at all. It's not that I'm not enjoying football. I'm still loving it. Can't wait for the season tomorrow as well to kick off. It's going to be fantastic, but there's just still not the gauge that's in there to be able to play the game right now. But actually, I'm not too sure if we get a FIFA 21 reward as well for doing this SBC. I'll have a look in a second. So he's 6'4" in height, which is fantastic. Happy days. They're not really too much to look at there in terms of skill moves or weak foot, of course, because it is only a goalkeeper. In terms of his stats, it's absolutely class, but at the same time, you will literally have a goalkeeper that is already just as good as him. This is kind of an SBC that is good to do if you just like Buffon, if you're like a Juve fan or you just love him throughout his career or whatever. I know there's a lot of people that do have a lot of Serie A teams this season. So he's a fantastic card, 97 rated, absolutely class. But yeah, having a goalkeeper SBC is probably a little bit of an L, to be quite honest. However, I will have a quick look at this objective and then we'll go into the go into the squad section. We'll go into the squad section and just to compare Buffon with other Serie A goalkeepers. So as you can see, transfer talent. So you can get yourself a 95 rated Timo Werner card, and that card looks insane. I've got him in my fantasy team for this weekend for the Premier League as well. I think this guy's going to be absolutely insane. I think he'll hit the ground running at Chelsea. I can't wait to use his cards and review him at the start of FIFA 21, that 85 rated card. But the one problem is the finesse finisher objective, score a goal in 5 separate rival wins. The RB and the LB button on my controller, which I've had now for such a long time, still work, but sometimes they don't register properly, and I don't want to be sitting here in September screaming my head off at FIFA 20 when I'm going to use them for 5 games and never again. So I'm not putting myself through that stress, to be quite honest. But so we'll finish up the video and have a look at some of his in-game stats as well, and then see how Buffon compares with other Serie A goalkeepers and then just goalkeepers obviously in general. As you can see, I've got Team of the Year Allison in there, so I have no interest in doing it. But actually, you can get a higher rated Werner, so there is the 97 Werner, so yeah, I'm definitely not doing that objective. Of course, it'd be cool to have the other Werner as a 95 cards, for Premier League links and stuff, but the Bundesliga team of the season one's still pretty easy to be able to fit into a squad. But we'll have a look at Buffon now. I think he should be the highest rated Serie A goalkeeper. I think Handanovic had a team season as well, and indeed he did. It was one rating lower. Szczesny there as well. Donnarumma had a high rated inform or whatever. Yeah, but Buffon is the best there in terms of rating, which is fantastic. So if you're trying to build best possible rated teams for the Serie A, that's going to be fantastic. And in terms of Premier League strikers, obviously we had Kane last week as a 97 rated cards, the highest one you get in the Premier League, but is he going to be the best used in FIFA? I'm not too sure. But that Werner card is just incredible. Look at those in-game stats. Of course, myself already having his 97 from Leipzig is, of course, a better card, but even so fantastic. Slightly disappointed with the 4-star, but for a free card, can you complain at all? Absolutely not. He is class still, but, it's September the 11th. We got 3 weeks left before FIFA 21. I don't know there'll be too many people sitting there trying to work to get him, to be quite honest, and I certainly won't be. But it is the end now of the preseason. Probably by the looks of things, there's no more chances to get FUT 21 rewards. So Yeah, I don't know if they'll give us any more content over the weekend, but we'll just have to wait and see. I might try and start giving you guys some more FIFA 21 preparation videos, as I have been doing with the past few days. And I just appreciate you guys still for joining in for these videos. I know, of course, not many of you guys are really watching the videos at the moment because this happens every year when the game cycle is just at a really, really bad point, essentially. But yeah, hopefully the next few weeks will pass over real quickly. We can get into FIFA 21, and it's going to be cool. I feel like I mention it every single video, but I honestly just want it to come so bad. I'm starting to get hyped up for it. I can't wait for it, and I'm sure you guys are excited as well. But that's going to finish the video for you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.